The Iowa State Fair brings tens of thousands of people out to the fairgrounds each and every day. And for people driving themselves there are some new parking changes in place this year. KCCI's Kayla James is live on the fairgrounds this evening. And Kayla, the gate you're standing at right now is actually a new parking lot entrance.
That's right, Julie. Now, this space is along University Avenue at East 38th Street. And fair officials say what they're doing with this will really help people who are coming from the north side of the fairgrounds. So it's a parking change that people can expect to see on Thursday and moving forward.
We've experienced previous years at the fair is there's a huge backlog on University to get into the fairgrounds.
Which should come as no surprise when you think of the tens of thousands of people heading to the fairgrounds each day during the Iowa State Fair. But with the heavy traffic in mind from previous years, this year, Iowa State Fair CEO Jeremy Parsons says they look to create a solution, a new parking entrance at East 38th Street and University Avenue,
which will allow us 8 lanes of traffic flowing into the fairgrounds in the morning when we need it, and then 8 lanes flowing out at night.
State Fair officials have been sharing changes since earlier this year, like when they announced they would reduce parking inside the fairgrounds for pedestrian safety.
The fair also owns some property south of Dean Avenue. That property this year is being used for livestock exhibitors and vendors and those who are really part of the fair.
Meaning more people are likely to look to homeowners nearby offering up their yards as parking. But if wandering for a spot through traffic isn't your thing,
I'd encourage you to use either the DART Park and Ride or the free fair shuttle from Southridge Mall.
The shuttle from Southridge Mall is new this year, operated by CIT Transportation from 8 a.m. to midnight, except for the last day when it ends at 9 p.m. The options help since there's no longer a park and ride option from Southeast Polk High School.
The search was, where is an area in Des Moines with a large enough parking lot that could accommodate about 1,000 cars? And we identified Southridge Mall as a great location to do that.
People can still take DART buses from the State Capitol and the Center Street parking garage for $3 per person. At the end of the day, people heading to the Iowa State Fair have options. They just have to figure out what works best for them.
It's the gamut from parking here at the fair, parking in the neighborhoods, or using one of the shuttles or buses to come in and not worrying about parking at all.
Something else State Fair officials hope to see at this be beneficial, this space at least, is that they're expecting it to provide 8 lanes into the fairgrounds in the morning and 8 lanes out in the evening, meaning the idea is that it would lessen congestion on University Avenue. Live at the Iowa State Fairgrounds, Kayla James, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Any little bit helps, Kayla. All right, thank you.